The big 30. It's a big number, scares a lot of folks. And today we're going to talk about what it's like being 30 on True Comedy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the True Comedy Podcast. I'm Nicholas Finch.
And I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And today we're talking about things that we like or things that we don't do anymore. Just things about being 30.
Like, I am 30, but, or I am 30 and, or I might be 30.
But it's a interesting age to reach because you feel like it's like you know you're too old to do certain things, but at the same time you're very much still a young person.
Right. You walking around here thinking mentally, oh, I'm still 17 or 18 or 19 or maybe even 22, but your body says otherwise.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah, I ain't felt like 22 since I was like at least 21.
Shoot, I haven't felt 22 since I was 7.
You know what? This is your topic, but I'm going to start.
Please do.
Because I have to start in the obvious place.
Okay.
Because I think this is the most childish thing between the two of us that is done.
Okay.
Like, I may be 30, but I'm still going to watch Power Rangers.
Bruh, yes, it's even on my list. I may be 30, but I still watch Power Rangers. I'm going to add something to you. I would still attempt to play a role as a Power Ranger if it was offered. Like, I promise, low-cut hair. I would shave every day, and I hate shaving. I would, find me some Miss Clairol or some Just For Men hair dye. I would play a Power Ranger.
You play a Power Ranger?
Sure would.
You know, if I was in better shape, I could imagine still doing something like that. But that day is long sailed for me.
You could play the mentor.
I ain't trying to play a mentor unless they give me like a Power Ranger thing. Like, the only way I want to play a mentor is if they do like the body morphing thing like they did for Justin.
Yes.
Or they've done for some of the Japanese Rangers where they,
you want the Blake Foster treatment?
Yeah, I want the Blake Foster treatment. I want to be able to transform into the Power Ranger and still have my voice acting skills play a part in the suit, Okay. That's what I want to do. Okay. Like, if I was going to be a Power Ranger, it's not that I haven't given that deep thoughts or anything.
Okay. Well, I'm 30 and I just learned how to cook rice properly. I didn't realize how much of an art form it is to properly cook rice. Like, y'all, I can cook. Hence the Instagram name, Kham Cooks. But rice is a delicate art form to cook it properly. I mean, and I've experimented with lots of different ways. Do I need to rinse the rice first? Do I boil it the whole time? Do I keep it covered? No, you simply follow the directions on the packet for the most part. You rinse the rice off. Look, I'm talking about your just normal, plain white rice, y'all, okay? Because I could talk about rice for about 30 minutes about how you cook each and everything. But you lightly salt the water, make sure the water's boiling, put your rice in there, close it, cut it off. Let it sit there for 30 minutes. And then open it up and fluff that rice. It's perfect. Took me 30 years to figure that out, though.
Well, you know what? I still hadn't figured it out. So
I just told you.
For everybody who don't know how to cook white rice, here is your tutorial.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. I never thought about that.
Also, just get the parboiled rice or the bowl in the bag, too, if you ain't trying to do all that. Or you could just get a rice cooker. They're fairly inexpensive now. I just like to do things old school sometimes.
You know, I can understand that. Speaking of old school, I'm 30, and I have finally decided that I really can't handle new music on the radio. I've told you this before. Like, I think even in school, I was like, you know what, Kirstan, I cannot see me, as much as I love music, I cannot see me ever getting tired of what's on the radio. I'm gonna always listen.
I remember these conversations.
I'm gonna always listen to new stuff.
I ain't gonna be that guy.
I ain't gonna be that guy to grow up and just get stuck in my own age and my own generation. I do not listen to new artists. Like, the only time I get exposed to new stuff,
Taylor Swift.
Well, no, Taylor was before at the time I started,
Oh yeah, you did say new artist, not a new.
No, I'll listen to artists that I know stuff. Like, I will always listen to the new Drake or Taylor Swift or Beyonce. Like, all those people, I just named like the 3 most famous artists. Like that.
You did.
I'm so generic. Anyway, I'll always listen to those people, but I ain't gonna listen to no what's it called? That was it Slack, Six Slack. What is it?
Sure, I don't know.
Whatever. I ain't gonna ever listen to his stuff, and his stuff would probably be great. And then there's a DJ Khaled, and then there's another Khalid.
Khalid, yes.
Khalid. I'm never gonna listen to him, and it's nothing. I'm pretty sure his music is great. I'm just never going to listen because it all just sounds like noise to me now, and I can't believe I've reached the age to where the music is just noise.
See, and I was gonna make a Khalid reference, but you wouldn't have got it.
Try me.
I was like, send me your location.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got it.
See,
I wouldn't have got it. That's like I was telling y'all last week when we were talking about the Lizzo song. Like I didn't know what that DNA test thing. I had no idea where it was from, and it's just been over Twitter for like the past few months. And it bothers me that I've reached that age where people are making musical references,
and you don't get it,
and I don't get it.
I can understand it though, but see, one thing about working in higher education and going into high schools all the time, I'm constantly exposed to it. I might not know, but I at least would have heard it enough to be able to somewhat make a reference.
And I'll give my athletes this much credit. During the summer, I'm not going to hear anything new unless it's about somebody I know. But thankfully, the student athletes keep me young enough to when we're on the road, I can hear something like, oh, that's cool. I'll add that to the playlist, or hey, that sounds interesting. We'll start listening to that. But like,
where can I find that on LimeWire? JK.
Wow. Where can I find that on Napster?
Does that come on Rap City, The Basement?
Is that on BET Uncut? I just want to know.
Yeah, we're 30 and just made all those references. So a lot of you young bucks might not understand anything we just said.
But, it just makes me sad, man. Music passed me by.
It's okay. It's okay. I may be 30. Well, no, I am 30. And I haven't been to jail. So shout out. Let me explain. There's a story that goes along with this. I think it was 3rd or 4th grade. We do this kind of demonstration in class, and they were talking about, like, not necessarily stereotypes, but statistically speaking, I should have been in jail by now if we went by whatever that teacher was that told me this. And I'm not going to drop names that said, oh, raise your hand if you're a black male. By the age of 30, X number of y'all will have been to jail before. I've been 30, will be 31 in a couple months, and hadn't been to jail. Thank the Lord. Hallelujah.
Now, wait a minute. Before you throw this teacher under the bus.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay. I'm not saying you're not going to throw that person under the bus, but let's not throw under the bus what they said. Now, think about how many folks in that class raised their hand.
Oh, some of them did go to jail. I mean, statistically, she was accurate, or he was accurate, but I wasn't in that number.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
That's not one of the number one of the Saints.
Right.
If you know me, actually, I just posted something about this subject on the website, truecomedypod.com today. So I may be 30, but I love WWE and wrestling, and it will forever be a part of my life.
Okay. Forever?
Forever, ever.
Okay.
Even
I can appreciate that.
Even when it's not entertaining as it once was, and it's not. And actually, this is going to be very unpopular among our small percentage of people who both listen to this podcast and like wrestling.
Okay.
I appreciate the current product more than I did when it was its hottest in the late 90s and early 2000s. Because back then it was like really raunchy and like something
too gory for you.
And it's something I wouldn't have watched with my family. But guess what? I can watch it today and with my mom and not feel any shame of what's going on, and I'll be able to watch it with my kids one day and be like, oh, I can't let my baby see this because they acting all out the way.
Yeah.
So I do have an appreciation for the art and what they're doing now more than I did when I first started watching it. But I hope that it never goes away and it's always a part of my life.
Okay. You still want to do some side of ring announcing?
Man, listen. If I had any courage, I would be doing that stuff. But I don't have courage. I'm too scared.
You never scared. Just All you gotta do is shoot your shot, as the young ones would say. Shoot your shot.
Man, it's easy to shoot your shot when you're younger. You ain't got much to lose.
Look, what do you have to lose? All they can say is no.
You know what? You're right.
I mean, we have a podcast that goes out to all over the world.
You're right.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna tag Rikishi in my next tweet. I'm like, hey, check this out. I was talking about wrestling. I know you got a federation. Holla at your boy.
Do it. Do it. Well, Nick, I'm 30, and I will still tell you, you have the wrong number if you call me and ask to speak to Mr. Cunningham. I don't associate that as me. I think that's my dad, and literally just did it 10 minutes ago.
You want to know something? Y'all call me Finch, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so everybody at home, like my dad is Uncle Finch.
Yeah.
So nobody call him by his first name, but his mama. So he just Finch, Uncle Finch, Finch. I even call him Finch. As a matter of fact, before I learned what his first name was, this is a true story, and I've told him this. Like I was like 4 or 5. I thought his name was Finch. Like I legit did not know what his name was. So when somebody like our friends, they'll say, "Hey, Finch," or somebody calls me Mr. Finch, it's really a confusing moment for me because that is literally my dad's name. Like, call me Nick, call me NJF or any variation that I've given you of my name because Finch belongs exclusively to my dad.
Right. We just can't pronounce the K in Nick.
That's right. There's no K in my name.
So your name is Nich.
No, it is Nicholas.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay. I'm 30, and I still can't watch Lion King without crying or the same thing about Fox and the Hound. Like, I can't do it. I don't even watch Fox and the Hound anymore.
I don't know the last time I saw Fox and the Hound.
It's been a good 20 years, I'm pretty sure, but every time I think about watching Fox and the Hound, I'm like, nah, I could save them tears for something else. And you can't help but watch Lion King.
Oh yeah.
You got to watch that every now and then, just for the songs, and then you got to watch somebody, anybody, help. It's just like no.
Yeah, even the live action made me want to tear up.
I ain't watched it.
I'm telling you, you need to watch it. It's not necessarily a shot for shot remake. It's a shot for every other shot remake. But look, I'm 30, and I'm still thoroughly entertained by this episode of Arthur that's playing in the studio right now. That I probably saw. Actually, I know for a fact I saw it when it premiered, like 20 some odd years ago. Like it's really bad. Closed captioning on. It's just this random TV playing in the studio. I'm pretty sure I know half of the dialogue that's being said right now. You know what?
To be fair, for 20 years ago, that looks really good as far as art quality.
Right? Shout out to Mark Brown's artist.
Mark.
See, I even know who did Arthur.
He was a real fan.
Yeah. Oh, and my mom was an educator, so got the books at the house.
That's a solid point. Yeah. I can't even really look at Arthur the same because all the memes they be doing between Arthur and DW.
Oh God, let's not talk about that.
I mean,
yeah,
they really had DW out there, man. I'm like, y'all tripping. Like that is
tripping.
That is a child. that is a baby.
She's in kindergarten,
and they just, oh my goodness, that like, first of all, who drew a situation to where Arthur would be putting on his pants in front of DW in the first place? Like, what?
Oh my
even,
God, he's going there, y'all.
What even was that scene about? Like, I don't understand. And then for people
to caption it inappropriately,
that is his sister and a child. Okay, I can get over I can get over the and I don't want to sound like this is very Bama, but I can get over the idea of them just being two characters and not related. But I know factually speaking that DW is a child. She looks like a child. She's
in kindergarten on the show.
But she's so much smaller than Arthur in the fact it's just ugh. Like y'all couldn't make a better meme out of anything other than brother and sister aardvark, where one is in middle school and the other was in kindergarten. That's crazy to me.
See, I thought you were going to refer to the Arthur Fist meme, but
oh no, Arthur Fist meme is off the chain. I love that. That's one of my favorite memes.
But you went all the way there.
No,
and now a word from us kids. Just kidding.
I love you.
Nope, not doing that.
You know what? I'm 30 and I'll still crank out an episode of Barney, man. I love Barney.
Oh, I can't do it.
Bruh, Barney is a dinosaur from my imagination.
And when he's tall, he's
what we call a dinosaur sensation.
Yeah. Barney came to play with us whenever.
Bruh, there's an old picture of me on the front of the Mobile Register with my mom, and I'm wearing Barney shoes. I got a Barney hat on, and she's holding like a Todd Town community family reunion, whatever, and they're supposed to grow into it. Spoiler alert: I was too big for the shirt.
Okay.
By the time the year 2000 rolled around, but you know, it's nice to be able to dream. But I'm in that mug. You can see the pic in the bottom of the picture. You can see Barney smiling on my shoe.
And you say that I have a stuffed. I'm 30, and I still have the stuffed Barney the dinosaur that I got as like one of my first birthday presents. Is at my parents' house. It still sings and everything. My mom's saving it because she thinks it's going to be worth some money one day.
I am jealous. Well, you know, Teddy Ruxpin,
whatever Teddy R word I can't say.
Teddy, that old teddy bear.
Yeah,
used to. It came around, so there might be some merit to what she's saying.
There probably is. So shout out to whoever bought that for me. Mom still has it.
I think my Barney's in a storage shed somewhere collecting dust. As I keep saying that one day, you know, when I got me a nice house, I'm gonna get all my toys and have them and clean them up and be able to put them on display. All my Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, well, Corey took his Barney that they got, and like it was one of those cool ones that could like integrate with the computer and stuff. And he cut it up, took all the padding out, and made him football pads. And there's a little picture that will circulate sometime around his birthday online with him taking all the pads out of a Barney and making him some shoulder pads and stuff. So yeah, he's always gonna do football. Yes, he said it. That goes to show right there that life and death really are in the power of the tongue. You speak that into existence and work on it. So yeah, put some life behind your words, folks. Watch what you say.
Yeah, okay.
That's my sermon for today.
I will be a millionaire. Now,
amen.
A billionaire, cuz.
Amen.
Now a billion. Now a billion.
When you say something like that, stuff should happen.
Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll
say something.
Okay. I may be 30, but I don't like to party anymore, man. Like, I know we supposed to be partying, till our 40s.
Who?
But
who's supposed to do that?
People in general. Like, you're supposed to, enjoy your youth while you can.
I thought 30 and up clubs were senior citizen homes.
Oh wow. That's because when we was in our 20s, all those 30 and up clubs looked like senior citizen homes because we were having a time of our lives.
Okay.
That actually goes into something else I have to say, but I'm just let me get there.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, so like I don't like partying anymore because I just don't enjoy being around a big group of people. I don't enjoy the loud music. I don't enjoy sometimes folks be smoking and I'm just like just anything. Black Mountain cigarette. Like I can't stand it. Like I just want to be at home and in some air conditioning. And I don't like sweating around other people. Y'all just get your nasty self away from me. I can't stand partying.
People who party are nasty.
Wow.
I'm not saying that.
Wow.
I'm not endorsing that. You all have your safe fun.
Absolutely. Have all the time, all the fun, but I do not like partying. Which goes into my other thing. I may be 30, but I have really bad trouble remembering my 20s.
Bruh, that was a year ago.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, you mean your early 20s?
I'm not talking about the late 20s. I'm talking about like 21, 22, 23, 24.
Maybe that's a blessing in disguise of some repressed memories.
I hope that's what it is because I all I can remember is like some really fun times, and I can't remember some of the bad things that have happened in that time. But for the most part, I really don't remember anything.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, well,
It's okay.
I-
There were things involved.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it PG. I just think there's some things that happen. I'd like to remember my 20s, but it's just very hazy, and I just cannot remember them.
Okay. I may be 30, but I will still demolish a pizza Lunchable. Bruh, you give me a pizza Lunchable, it is on. Like, I will, oh gosh. Like, since I travel for a living, I will buy pizza Lunchables and put in a cooler. Like, I just like a Lunchable. Heck, look, this is what it is now. And the world has caught up with it. They make Lunchables for adults. They're Lunchables marketed towards grown-ups. But now that I'm also grown, I will go buy me a whole box of crackers, my own lunch meat, and a block of cheese and make my own Lunchables.
Yeah.
Like a Lunchable for adults, it ain't nothing but a fruit tray or like cheese and crackers that you have like for hors d'oeuvres at a party.
Yeah,
That's all that is.
It's the same concept.
But
You're
it's with
absolutely
premium deli meat, with salami, some pepperoni, some pancetta. Like people being all bougie. That is a Lunchable. That's
Yeah.
Oscar and Maya.
See, they got that bougie meat. No, let
Yeah.
me get that Oscar Mayer and get that cheap. Pause. Let me get that Lunchable brand. And
Yes, thank you.
get the
Not that Armor brand, unless they want to sponsor us.
absolutely, yeah, holla at his armor. But get the American cheese and the ham, and they got the Oreos. And if I'm feeling froggy and if I'm feeling really good, I might get the one that has Capri Sun in it.
Oh yeah.
And
do you remember the Mega
candy?
Kid Lunchables?
Yes. And you want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why this is not an issue for you still doing that, because that was marketed to us. It came out when we were young.
Yeah.
So naturally, we should still want to use it.
That's why they have like the Crave or the ones that are like packed with protein and stuff. And the healthy wise, no, that's marketed towards our age.
But see, I don't understand why folks like if you know that your demographic or something is aging out of the people who made you the most money is aging out of your product. Then why don't you create another brand or another product specific for those people?
Right.
I don't understand why people don't do that. It's like, oh, we're making all this money over here. We'll have this demographic forever. But you never really had that demographic. You just had the people that were there.
Right.
And then they age out of it and you're not making money anymore. Oh, what done happened? What did we do wrong? Because you didn't change with the people who were buying your product.
Yeah, you become a Sears and Roebuck.
You know, people believe in brand loyalty over the actual product itself.
Yep.
It's why we still watch Power Rangers. It's because it's Power Rangers. But like, hey, and that's why they have people like Tommy Oliver or Jason David Frank, and then Austin St. John coming on this season. Is because, hey, we still remember the brand, what it was, and like we grew out of this target audience. But hey, you could still produce or make some kind of content for the people who loved it growing up.
Because a lot of those now have ties and will introduce it to new people.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ooh, I went on a rant there.
It's okay. It happens. I was preaching a little while ago about putting life behind your words, so you got it.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
This is perfect. The perfect segue. I may be 30, but I actually really enjoy Teen Titans Go way more than I should.
You want to know something? I've never watched an episode.
You've never watched Teen Titans Go?
No, I've seen the original like Teen Titans show, and I watched the DC Titans on the DC network, but I've never watched Teen Titans Go.
That is a very unpopular opinion that I just gave you. There's most people who've seen Teen Titans. Oh, yeah,
they hate Teen Titans Go.
They hate Teen Titans Go. But guess what? I really didn't watch Teen Titans. So I don't have the comparison to make.
Oh, okay.
Like, I love Teen Titans Go. I think it's mindlessly dumb. And if you've never met me before, if something is mindlessly dumb,
you love it.
I'm probably gonna love it. I need my entertainment sources to be relief.
Yeah.
From my every day. Yeah, because life is tough. So why can't I just get away to laugh? Why I gotta get in my feelings? I'm mad, or you watch Grey's Anatomy and be sad somebody died, or be mad that what happens on Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. I ain't never watched the show.
I never watched it either.
I ain't never watched it. All I watch is comedies.
See, I can't say that because I watch a lot of dramas, but I'm not gonna watch something that's literally gonna make me cry my eyes out. every single day.
That This Is Us, man. Folks love that show and just love to be sad about it. I'm like, why? Why do you like that? I'll never understand why people like to watch TV to be sad.
See, they need a real show like this. Them, this is everybody else in them that's dealing with life, and this how they deal with. They sit down and laugh about it, or they get up and go to work and just make stuff done.
You know,
this them
over here
premiered on BET in February 2021. This is them.
You're gonna be real shame somebody from BET hear this and they gonna steal your idea.
You can look. I got one even better. Put it on that BET Plus. Tyler Perry, call us up. I got you, bro.
This them.
And spinoff show. This still them.
This somebody else.
Here go Mama and them.
There they go over there. We done got a whole franchise.
Shoot, you gotta pick up some slack from Medea since you retired her. Just come on, this them over there. How your mama and them?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how long Medea actually stay retired. That's
no comment.
What, you don't think she will? I mean, that
character.
That character will.
Nah, fam.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. I don't even know. I don't even understand why you entertain the idea of retiring a character other than just to get people off your back from wanting a new Medea movie or a new Medea product all the time.
That's probably
why. I mean, I know why. I'm giving the answer to my question.
Okay. I'm 30. I'm 30 and I need naps more than I did when I was 5.
You know what? That's real.
Truth is I'm tired. Options are few.
They should build in nap times, man. Do you know how much more productive we'd be?
It's called a lunch break. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I really should nap more during my nap.
Look, you've seen it. I have a blanket in my desk. I cut my lights off, close my door, draw my shades. It gets pitch black in there, and I close my eyes for 15 minutes. No more than 15 minutes, because for me, if I take more than that 15-minute power nap, I'm sleeping the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's OV for the day. How about this? Like, I have a whole couch in my office.
Yeah, I took mine out.
And
you're going to be done for.
And I don't use it enough. I really don't. Like, I can't allow myself to take a nap because if I go to sleep, it's over for the day.
Yeah.
Like if you see me take a nap, like this, because you've been around me. Like I don't nap.
No, you sleep.
But
you get sleep.
It's like it's time to go to sleep. Nick, it is 7. I said it's time to go to sleep.
I'm ready to go night.
And I shut the whole house down. Like everybody go to bed. I'm done. We're done with
that. Is so true.
We're done with today, y'all. This is
the
over
kitchen
with.
closed. The TV's off. Matter of fact, I done unplugged the router. You don't even have Wi-Fi.
I didn't unplug the router, but I have shut the house down before. Yep. I really have done it, and I wasn't even 30 then.
Shoot, Nick, you 24. Why the house cut off?
Because it's time to go to bed. I'm tired.
What you got next for me?
Man, I'm 30, but I find so much stress relief in playing video games.
Okay.
Like I need my video games. Mm-hmm. Now in my video games, I do stress because sometimes I'm not really good at some of the games, like Apex or something like that. But there's other times, man, I just play that game and it's just
something to do. It's mindless behavior.
Take me away. Oh Lord. A secret place.
Okay.
A sweet escape. Take me away.
Come back to us.
Okay, I'm back.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So remember that I really just left. I
you
completely
did.
Left the building. I don't even know what just happened right there.
Oh Lord.
My bad, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm 30 and I've had the same name my entire life.
Oh.
And I still get really upset when my name is mispronounced or misspelled. My name is Kirstan, not Kristen, not Kirsten, not anything else. I am a man.
I'm 40.
My name is Kirstan. Let's get it right. I give you the respect of pronouncing your name correctly, no matter how many dashes, apostrophes, Z's, Q's, Ishas, Aishas, apostrophes, everything that's in it. letters that shouldn't go together, things that aren't spelled phonetically. Pronounce my name right. Thank you.
Yeah, and don't put no K in mine.
We might need to go to counseling for this.
Okay. I got two more, but this one's gonna be sports related.
Okay.
And if I start crying through the middle of this one, just be there for me.
You.
Just be there for me.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm 30, and I think I have seen the New York Knicks be as good as they're ever going to be in my life.
I should have laughed. I wasn't prepared.
I think that I've seen the Knicks. I've seen the Knicks play in the NBA Finals twice, and that was all before I turned 10.
Yikes!
And I don't think I'll ever see them win a championship.
And you got a lot more life left to live.
If it be the will of the Lord, let's pray that I do have a lot more life left to live. Let's say I hadn't even lived a third of my life.
You don't think they'll be any better, Nick?
It's just, I just think that people. How can I put this?
I don't know.
Hold on, let me get my thoughts. Okay, I think that the value of the Knicks brand is alive and well in New York, despite what major media outlets say, because two beta males decided to go play for Brooklyn instead of the Knicks. They shall not be named, but those two beta males decided to go to the lesser team in New York and not the premier franchise in the city. But I just think that around the country that nobody really cares about wanting to be the guy who wins a championship with the Knicks, because like I know, you win. Let's say we get a star quarterback at UWA. Mm-hmm. He takes us to win a national championship.
Yeah,
that dude's going to be a god in Livingston. So what do you think somebody winning an NBA championship is going to do for his tenure in the Knicks, like his life in New York for the rest of his life? What do you think is going to happen?
Red carpet rolled out everywhere.
He will be deity.
He would never get a ticket. He would never have to buy a meal. It would be his city. Yeah. So I don't understand how nobody wants to do that. I don't know, bro.
And because nobody wants to do it, nobody but Carmelo Anthony wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. And if there's no more Carmelo Anthonys out there, then the Knicks will never be good again. And it just
hurts your heart.
It hurts.
I know.
I'm about to cry right now.
I'm sorry.
It just hurts to think about, like, my favorite team. Like, forget Alabama, the Giants, the Braves. There ain't no team
No, we can't say that. That's your favorite.
But there ain't no team in the world I like more than the New York Knicks. And it breaks my heart to think that they'll never, ever be great again. I'm sorry. That's good. Okay. Now somebody's going to listen to that, and the comedy is going to be, they're going to be laughing at how hurt I am.
I know. We'll just impeach your feelings.
Ooh. Ooh.
I had to slide one. It was forgivable.
Oh, yeah.
So I may be 30, but I can still wear a shirt and still do wear a shirt that I've had since I was in 4th grade.
Oh, boy.
Now, it's sad, but let me tell you, I don't know what's more sad, that I'm wearing a shirt and that still fits from when I was in 4th grade, or that I had a shirt so large in 4th grade that it fits a 30-year-old man. I think that's more of the issue. Let's just rewind the sands of time. And yes, growing up, I wore a back brace, had scoliosis, so it's about 3 inches of plaster and plastic all on me. But there's still no reason I should have wore a shirt that was so big. I can wear it now at 30 years old, and my body is not the same size.
It really isn't. You've actually. I don't mean to sound
spread out a little, I
disrespectful,
put on a little
but
weight.
you've gotten some weight on you. And
Yeah.
I'm really happy about it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to sound.
I don't
like
look
I'm being
emaciated
disrespectful.
anymore.
Yeah,
I don't look like a feed to children
I'm
commercial
telling you, in
anymore.
the 12 years you've gotten here, I'm like, dang, Kirsten, you done put on some weight. I'm so happy.
Oh, y'all, I used to look sick.
Well, he was skinty. He was skinty. I'm like,
Like
oh
you
my
take a
God.
toothpick, split it in half, and you had me.
I mean, just little for no reason. It upset me. I'm like, hey, eat something, boy.
But I did, and I still do eat. But now I'm a lot more sedimentary. I sit on my behind and drive a lot.
Man, that's the real issue.
Yep. Oh, I got about 2 more. How many you got?
I got one. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get it out there.
All right.
Okay. So I'm 30.
Uh-huh.
And Mean Girls will forever be my favorite movie until something major dethrones it. That movie is 14 years old now.
Uh-huh.
It ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna be better than Mean Girls in my life.
What if every single character was recast and redid that movie or made a sequel
I don't even.
and just wiped the other ones out?
There's no way. There's no way anything can be better than the original Mean Girls.
Nick, I think this is like the second time Mean Girls has come up on this podcast.
It has. It was in episode 2, Movies That Made Us, and number 1 was Mean Girls because that movie's so funny to me. It's so mindlessly dumb. All the quotables. You want to do something fun? Want to go to Taco Bell?
Lord.
Get in. We're going shopping. Like, why? Why is that so funny?
Because it just is. I think at the time, too, like it resonated so much with us, and we're not going to talk. If you really want to know how we feel about Mean Girls, go back and listen to episode 2.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. It's October 3rd.
But that's next week.
I know it is.
Wait, what day does this episode drop? Does it drop on October 3rd?
It drops,
October 2nd?
October 1st. Tuesday, right? Yeah, we do Tuesdays, right?
Yeah.
October 1st. It drops October 1st.
Oh.
So close.
So close, but no cigar.
I might just need to do a special recording just for Mean Girls Day.
Okay.
Just for Mean Girls Day. I think
We'll pray about it. See what the Lord say.
Check my Palm Pilot, see what's going on here. Bruh.
I will send myself an email like Kelly Rowland was doing in that video, but it's actually an Excel spreadsheet.
Man, let's talk about that. Like, what was she doing? Like, what was that?
Where was the continuity director?
Like,
That's all I want to know.
like that director, a producer should have been able to look at that scene
On Dilemma.
Seen it was a freaking Excel sheet and be like, hey, we actually can't use this because 20 years later, some jerks are going to be able to get on a podcast or get online, put it on the internets, and be like, that's an Excel sheet. She mad. She mad that Nelly won't text her back. But I think she wasn't texting Nelly. She was texting the other dude and was going to be like, I texted you. He's like, I never got it. And that's because she never sent it.
Okay. We'll let you have that one. You feel so passionately about it.
I feel passionately about a lot of things.
Well, true. Well, I'd say my last one. I'm 30, and I still don't have my whole life together. But guess what? That's okay. I'm making strides just like everyone else is to really live their best life and to do something that matters to them and just really be a positive impact to the world. That's why this podcast is one of the things that we are doing to just help us, to help somebody, and to be so great. That might not be that funny, but it's the truth.
It's the truth. You know, I thought about having something similar on my list. We talk about it all the time. I guess we could share it here. Like, man, this podcast, it means a lot because it's an outlet for me to be creative every week, because you know I don't have time in my job to act, so this is what I have to do. And
we acting like we're making a podcast.
Exactly, we act like we make a podcast. We act like we make a very entertaining podcast,
right?
Like that. And I think that our passion for this and our friendship shines through the podcast. And I just hope that people get out there and spread that word and share us and let the rest of the world know what you know. That two friends are making a podcast about funny stuff and we out here doing the thing.
Yeah. And just know, everyone, that it's never too late to tackle something you want to do. Get out there, live your best life. And also at 30, I've made a lot of mistakes, and we all have. We just got to live from them, learn from them, and go on and don't repeat them. So, in closing, Nick, you got anything else?
I just want to say, yeah, we are 30. We have lived a very interesting existence.
Yes.
Especially in these past 12 years. I think.
And the goodness of the Lord over these 30 years.
And we have persevered and survived.
We have, Nick, one would say we have triumphed over adversity.
All right, let's just end on that. Like, we're good. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good here.
And y'all, this has been the True Comedy Podcast. I'm Kirstan Cunningham.
And I am Nicholas J. Finch.
Later.